through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Hurricanes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. A handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Corliss. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
6th play of the drive coming up. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll try to run this one in. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game here. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Grab down the middle. It's Brewer. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is the offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. Quick pass, the catch is made. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. 1st down at 10. The sure hands. It's Snead. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Deep pass broken up nicely, but there is a penalty flag on the play. So let's check that out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players. But you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Yeah, near the sticks. It's Brewer. You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be up.
End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
No problem with BAT right down the middle.
14, Alabama, 0.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. That's a strong stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
What a great job here by the receiver, Chris, just to come down with his football. I know he didn't pick up the 1st down, but now they at least have a chance here on 4th down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. And now the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. 11th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Short pass finds the tight end. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short in the +27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brewer. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. The Canes are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, Alabama. Look out, whole different game now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
1st and goal, handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that will give them the lead now. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With the catch, it's Brewer. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short hands. It's Brewer. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Brewer. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And the Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Looking to throw here. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab near the sticks. It's Brewer. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Because this quarterback told us this is my time. Shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Breaks into the clear. Will not be brought down. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the out route. Refusing to be stopped in this play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting...
And here comes a deep shot. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to run it with the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
29.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds.
When the kickoff heads out of bounds, the offense will begin from the 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback still with the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on fourth down. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point you're going to start putting those into play?
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Makes the catch. It's Brewer. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. Chewing clock with the running game. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. He finds some space. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Wow, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
Looking to scramble. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Miami, 50. Alabama, 36.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the grab. It's Snead. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. First down. They're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Of course, in the playoffs, it's a survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.